Do you have a go-to dance move?
No, not really.
Come on.
I can.
Oh, see,
I can just, follow the rhythm, just be there.
Little two-step.
Yeah, not too much, not too much. Keep it simple.
Little salsa, no? Oh, that's all right. That's not bad. We like it. Welcome back to another Kitstory episode. This time, we're looking into the 2022-23 black and red away kit. We've worn these colours in different designs, from the 1960s, 1981 FA Cup semi-final, 2000 at Blackburn away, and during our league-winning season of 2011 to 2012, and most recently being last season, which was Puma's first venture into the red and black palette. Now, this is a kit with a lot of history, so we need someone to tell us the story behind this distinctive shirt. We're going back to the man who knows the most, Dr. Gary James. The 22-23 away kit, the red and black stripes. Yeah. It fits like a glove. Yeah. Rodri's made history in it. Yeah. What are you saying about that one?
Oh, I mean, that's brilliant because it's based on a classic, the sort of 1969 FA Cup final shirt, which City started to wear. Malcolm Allison was the coach at the time and wanted City to be invincible. That was his view. Wanted City to be invincible. And for him, the most invincible club around was Milan. I mean, not quite true, but that's how he felt. Yeah. And so City introduced red and black. Fans were against it at first because it's red, but once you start winning trophies, things change.
That's it.
And I know when my brother got his first City kit, he wanted red and black stripes. I got the blue, he got the red and black stripes because it mattered. And so I loved that the latest version of it, if you like, because it was diagonal as well. And one of the other great kits that I love are, well, the diagonal kits of the 70s. They were superb. So it sort of linked those two themes. So it had so much sort of resonance. It meant so much. It's the tradition, it was the rivers, it's red and black and a classic trophy-winning kit.
There's a lot of thought going into these kits then. A lot more than I even realised by speaking to you, so this is really interesting for me.
Kits are important, and the thing about that red and black was, back in the late 60s, Malcolm Allison wanted that to become the home kit. Right. I mean, it couldn't happen because of the colours. It had to be blue. I loved when we brought it back. We brought it back a few times over the years, but doing the diagonal was a really modern twist on it, and I loved that. But we also sort of brought back that red and black in the 90s, in the 80s for a while, and every era seemed to have a classic player wearing that kit. And obviously, in recent years, we've had that in abundance.
At Classic Football Shirts, we were getting to the roots of this particular kit. This is actually the OG original. I can't believe that you have this in your possession, honestly.
It's crazy.
This is actually my favourite one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this one, it's Haaland as well, my twin. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like this one fits really, really good.
Yeah. So this, again, you'd call this a replica one. You'd find it in the stores and whatnot. And this is ones the fans will wear. But again, fans do have the option to buy the player issue. It's just retailed at a bit more expensive.
Feels a bit different. Good if you're a gym goer, maybe that one.
It's normally a tighter fit, muscle fit, slim fit, that sort of thing.
Right.
With the,
so for the builders, okay, fine. Not me then.
Yeah. Not me either.
Not me. See, you've got the black and red stripe as well. Is this like a special shirt to the City fans, do you think?
We've had a few black and red striped shirts over the years, as you can see on the rail there.
Yeah, so, look at this one, I mean.
Well, like I say, it goes way back. It's one of our original away shirts. So black and red is a traditional and historical colour for us. So, like I say, last year's away was going back and touching upon that.
And what do you think makes something like a collectible? Like, what has to happen to a shirt to make it elite?
I mean, first impressions when it comes out has to look good.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want the colours to mean something, like we said, like the red and black does. And then a lot of it's based on like what actually happens in that season. Definitely. So, like we touched upon, this Rodri home shirt, it's got the cut print on the back. You get a Champions League patch on the back of him scoring the winner. That's already a collector's item, really.
Now, you all know what comes next. Let's go back to the CFA to speak to a player, and one in particular who knows a thing or two about style. When you walked in, you were singing a song. What were you singing?
Oh, you should have prepared me for this.
Was it Jessie J?
Can I check?
Go on, check. We love this.
Because I just found out about the music.
Okay, go on. Dreamville. Okay. So is this what you're listening to when you're training?
Well, I'm very versatile. I can go from these to house music to classic music. I don't know. I'm versatile.
You're versatile. I actually saw as well. You've got a turntable in your house.
Yeah, true.
Are you learning to DJ? Put the disc on?
But this is the disc on.
Yeah?
Yeah, no DJing.
You're not DJing? Not yet?
Just put the record in and that's it.
Not yet. All right, fine. Is music a big part of your life, do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Even my English, well, I guess it's as good as it is now, mostly because of my influence from music, movies, but mostly it was even like American influenced.
Okay, fine.
Both me and my brother. Obviously now I got a bit more of a British
You got
accent.
a bit more Mancunian now.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
So you a bit of a dancer?
I wouldn't say so much.
Do you have a go-to dance move?
No, not really.
Come on.
I can just, follow the rhythm, just be there.
Little two-step?
Yeah, not too much. Keep it simple.
Little salsa, no? Oh, that's all right. That's not bad. We like it. So you're not a DJ, but if you weren't a footballer, do you think you might work in fashion?
Yeah, I do like my fashion.
You are a fashionista. We see the videos and the clips of you actually when you come into training. You've always got a little drippy outfit on. Do you know when the photographer's going to be there?
With this routine of being a footballer, sometimes you just wake up in the morning, you're coming to training, you're not really going anywhere else.
Shove something sweaty on.
And you're just going back home most of the time.
That's it.
But I guess that since 4 years ago, I kind of started to put in my mind I really love to just put some outfits together and just do it myself. I never had a stylist, it was just me and my brother. How
do you think the kit represents your style? You've been through a few kits since you've been here. Is there any that stand out?
Well, I really loved, it's nothing to do, obviously the season made it more special, but I really loved last season's kit from the start. So the season before when we started to take the pictures, I was like, oof.
Felt good in that one.
I'll enjoy rocking this one because there was a story behind the kit as well. It was an old one. They did a remake. So
yeah. Have you still got it?
Yeah, I've got loads at home.
You've got loads at home.
I'm not too much of a keeper in terms of numbers, but I always keep at least one key from each season.
Per season, and last season you must have kept them all. It's a massive season. Treble winners.
I've got a few.
Okay. I know you're busy, I know you've got to get back to training, but before you go, please can you just describe your style in 3 words?
Versatile, simple, and joyful.
Joyful, we love that one. Well, Ruben Diaz, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'll let you get back to training and keep repping the fashion for everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I do need to ask you guys about the 22-23 away kit, right? This is a fan favourite. It's got so much history. Did you have loads of people asking you to release the black and red shirt?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, working with it in the future, you always have these things, right? And what is important for us is that we cannot burn all our bullets in 1 year. It was super interesting knowing the story. What is the background of this shirt that is inspiring, and we say, okay, this is a great opportunity to bring it back.
How come you went for slanted stripes instead?
We try to connect a little bit more with bringing newness into the shirts. It will be a lazy way for us to just make one-to-one how it looks and then say, that's it, this is your shirt. It is really good because actually the inspiration that we have on this slanted was connected to the details on the crest.
Which are the 3 rivers, so that was where the inspiration is coming, and that's why the reason why the stripes are like in that way.
I've definitely learned something new today. I didn't know that. That's really cool. What is it like to see something you've made, something you've created, make history?
We feel super proud. The mindset that we need to have is that we are working in product that is going to pass through history. And seeing this kit, as you said, like a part of the treble winners, it is fantastic. It is really, really nice.
Fashion and things change all the time, but how important is it to cater to all of the age ranges of fans?
It is really important for us because, as we know, football is transforming more into like a global perception, and City has been growing really, really fast. So when we are identifying all the storytellings that we have for our 3 kits that we launch, we try to not categorize, but identify which type of consumer we want to target it.
Together with Manchester City, we're always thinking about how to target different audience.
Is there any technology in that shirt that's worth mentioning? Is there any sort of different processes in that shirt specifically?
We are using a material that is called ultra weave. So it's a really lightweight woven material.
It's the lightest jersey ever in the industry, so he's a little bit shy to say that.
What we believe is that as lightest as possible that you can be on pitch, you're gonna be faster. You can perform better during the 90 minutes.
Yeah, you could shave your legs as well.
That will help as well.
He lays it off to Foden, and Foden puts City in front.
Back at the Etihad, FG has some fond memories of the classic black and red shirt. Well, you've not come in a kit, which is a little bit disappointing.
I've got some kits here. My favourite one, probably the red and black one, just there.
The red and black. This seems to be everybody's favourite. Why is this the favourite of yours?
Well, obviously, I go back to 2003-04, but we'll start with last season.
Yes,
because of course we rebought it out, we reinvented it. Obviously, treble winning side. Wearing that kit, we saw like Julian Alvarez score an absolute screamer at Fulham in it.
Alvarez still on the ball near the edge of the D, hits a shot into the net! Julian Alvarez!
And of course, that night in the Bernabeu, we were 1-0 down. Been there before, of course, everyone remembers the bad memories from there, and that was probably the day that things changed.
Kevin De Bruyne! One of Manchester City's biggest players with one of the biggest goals of the season.
Kevin, I just won't forget that goal ever because of the circumstance around it. He was injured and he played through it, and that is legend status, that, by the way. And then we go back to 2003, 2004, where we wore it then. Much different City side, but still a side of the goal scorer, Nicolas Anelka.
That's where Berkovic was aiming, but it's come through for Nicolas Anelka, who will become the first ever scorer at the City of Manchester Stadium. It just had to be Nicolas Anelka.
He used to wear a little sweatband on his elbow. I still don't know why, but he rocked it, and I used to go to school wearing one as well.
Did you?
Oh, believe me, I did. Like, that was the cool thing to do at lunchtime when you're playing, a little sweatband right there. That kit has so many memories, and you can even go further back to like other generations, the 60s, where we won a trophy in it, and City have kept that. They've kept that throughout, and I just love it. I think we'll get it re-released in the future as well. Just get to look back at so many memories, and 03-04 was special for me because I was so young, and I was, watching football as we had Robbie Fowler that year as well, which was class. And
so you had Anelka with the sweatband, Fowler with the plaster.
It was honestly iconic.
We'll hope to see the red and black being regenerated for years and years.
And hopefully we'll have success like we did last time.
There you go. I'll shake on that. Now, it's all good having style, but it's nothing without a little bit of substance. For this, I know exactly who to talk to. Our record breaker, the one and only Khadija Bunny Shaw. So, Bunny, you've been in Manchester for 3 years now, almost. Have you ever seen weather this nice?
To be fair, this is one of the few days where I've seen the weather like this, but
I saw you use the word buzzing in an interview, and I was like, she's one of us. This is it, she's a northerner now.
From my encounters with people in Manchester, they're nice. So
yeah, friendly.
I like that, yeah.
Northerners are known for being friendly, actually. And I've heard that Chloe Kelly, actually, I've heard she's a little bit secretly Caribbean. I've heard there's some dancehall going down in the locker rooms. What are we saying?
They are,
yeah?
To be fair.
What's like the go-to? What we pressing play on?
Chloe, to be fair, there's quite a few players in the locker room that loves dancehall. You have Chloe, you have Alex, Demi, Ruby, Kiara, of course. So yeah, it's pure vibes.
There's one in particular that I associate with you because you broke a record while you were wearing it. You scored the most goals by a Man City player in the Women's Super League, and you were wearing the 22-23 away kit. How special is that shirt to you now?
Yeah, very special. To be fair, my family have asked me for it in the past, and I said I ain't giving this one. I'm sorry.
It's only as far as Kelly. Little high boot from her. It's Shaw who turns, and that might well be the winner. 89 minutes played.
I didn't know actually I scored until I didn't know actually I broke the record until after the game because my focus is always on the next one, on the next one, on the next game. But yeah, that jersey is definitely special. When I look at it, I always remember, you know, breaking the record.
Where is it? Where is it placed?
Oh, it's at home, all folded up now.
Oh, it's not in the frame yet.
No, not yet. It's all folded up, put away. Like I said, I'm hiding it from my mom at the moment. So
fair enough.
Because that's one of her favorites. So,
okay. Yeah, you'll have to sign it, frame it, and get it to her at some point.
No. She can have anyone. I have loads, so she can have all the other ones.
Do you keep all your shirts?
No, to be fair. Sometimes I would. No, I don't keep all my shirts, to be fair, because I have family and friends that love the different type of gear that we have.
Fine.
Yeah, but that record one, definitely, I'm keeping.
What do you think is important in terms of like a women's kit? Is there anything within that design that you think you absolutely need?
We like the different colors because I know some when we get the gears and we're in the locker room, we're like, some players are like, I like this one because of the patterns. So I think just like thinking outside of the box and make it a little bit different.
Since you've been in Manchester, obviously, we've asked you about the music, I've asked you about like the food and the vibes, but have you noticed a certain type of dress sense that people have? Is there a certain fashion or style that you've noticed?
I don't know. Manchester's a bit weird. You'll see the sun now and then 5 minutes later it's raining. So I think you have to dress for it. The style in Manchester, you dress for whatever.
Well, Buddy, we're going to go and let you have some lunch because I know you're starving after training. Thank you for your positive vibes. I feel like we needed this, and what a beautiful day to have it as well.
Yeah, I brought this. You know?
You did. You really did. She's just filled up the room and the pitch with warmth.
I did.
But we look forward to you breaking more records as well. Make sure you go out there and smash it for us. And next time we go to Jamaica, I want to see everyone in the blue kit.
Okay.
Oh, it's a great corner right onto the head of Shaw, and she can put City 1-0 in front. Kevin De Bruyne! Julian Alvarez! Haaland makes it 2-0, and City have the easiest of goals.
That was our 22-23 away kit, and this has been Kitstory. Next up on Kitstory.
Aguero scored 3 goals in it, and we were in the away end, and he come up at the end, and I felt like, Sergio,
it's
the end.
It's me.